Welcome back to the Silver Lining, where it's no filler, no fluff. We just keep it a buck. And today we're going to be reviewing the C, D, and F tiers of our diss track tier list. If this is your first time here, you may want to check out the ones that we've done previously, because what we're going to do here is we're just going to review the songs we've already placed and discuss if the song should move up or move down. So that's what we're doing today. Um, so if the song isn't going to move, we're not going to spend a ton of time discussing it. So if you want to hear us really talk about the track, you might want to check out some of our previous videos. And I got the crew with me in the building. Got my brother Stan in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing today? Everything good?
Everything's money, man.
That's
All right, and I
good.
got Kurt in the building, man. What's going on?
Sunday morning, nice cup of coffee, getting ready for football. You already know, and I'll always put my hood on. So you already know I'm putting the hood on, of course. What's good?
All right, so let's start with the F tier. And the way this is going to work is we're going to name a song, and if anyone thinks the song should move, we're going to challenge it, just like they do in the NBA. Go do the thing. If you want to challenge the song, and then you got to say why you think the song should move up, and we can chop it up. If no one challenges, we'll just move on to the next one. All right, we ready?
Ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's start with Jermaine Dupri, Jackin for Beats. Anybody want to challenge?
Hell no.
Okay,
No.
no challenge there. Lil Wayne, Ghoulish. Anybody want to
No.
challenge?
No.
Okay, no challenge
No.
there. All right, we got Cat Williams in the game, Palm Pilot. Anybody want to challenge?
No.
Okay,
No.
no challenge there. We got Melle Mel. Everybody get ready for the kickback. Anybody want to challenge?
Is there anything lower than F?
No, no lower than F. F is the low as it goes.
Okay, you're good with that.
Okay. We got Nicki Minaj, Bigfoot.
I
Anybody want to
want the
challenge?
flag. You got to see the flag. I see the flag.
You did child
I see
okay,
the
throwing the
flag.
flag. Okay. Okay. Got the flag. Okay. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, tell
Initially,
me how you think this was better than F. Yeah, I need to hear this.
um, I'm gonna be honest. Her cadence on it, her cadence is um questionable. Um, I don't like the change of her voice, and I really don't really like the beat. However, I do think this is better than F tier. I think she said enough. The impact was garbage. I didn't like I said I didn't like her cadence and the switching of the voice and all that in the battle. You're gonna do that in your songs, but in the battle, I want real rap. I think this is I think it's too good lyrically to be F tier. Yes, I do think she sounds extremely high. Yes, she does. She sounds like Adderall or she was zooted on something. But I think lyrically she I think this should at least be decent. Is what I'm saying. I don't think it's like the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. I do think it's bad, but I think she fit enough to at least be D. I mean, if you really want to go, if you really just take the fact that she sounds high away from it and just listen to what she's saying, she really actually did say a few things in this you know, talked about how Megan did it to her stepfather, you know what I'm saying, all type of stuff. So I think they should be bumped up. Now, is it the greatest song ever? No. But is it F tier? No, not at all. Not at all. I believe this should at least be. But I wish you just going off how that. Yes, the impact was garbage. I didn't like the beat. Like I said, I don't like her cadence and the switching of her voice. But lyrically, this is not a F tier song. So I would argue for it to be B.
Okay. Okay. Stan, what do you say about that?
It's fucking garbage. It should stay in F. I don't know what you talking about, bro, but Um, yeah. I mean, honestly, like really, I mean, no. Songs that bad need to stay where they belong. It's one thing if it's, if I think that something is, it's bad, yo, but it's not that bad. Yo, that song is fucking horrible, yo. I can't even think of anything redeeming about it. It's horrible. It was a low point of Nicki Minaj's rap career. Um,
Won't
not as
deny
bad as
that.
getting washed by Remy Martin, but it's pretty bad. So I will not allow any challenges to go forward with that. That's horrible. Mm.
Whether you the tiebreaker here,
So, so if you remember when we did this song, I was the one that was saying I thought this song should be in D tier, and both of y'all said F. The thing that you said, Kurt, when we were talking about this song, is you said that this is one of those diss songs where the person doing the dissing was more affected than the person that she dissed. And I mean, that was a powerful statement, man. And it is 100% true. I do agree with you though. I do think she say some stuff on this song, and that's what I was saying. She say some stuff. She did this whole talk
So
about
I,
Megan's law for a free beat. You can hit Megan Raw if you ghostwrite a party in Megan's jaw. Like, yo, that's disrespect right there. And the Bigfoot. You tell her, get up on your get foot. Like that shit was hilarious. And what was the one bar where she said you lying to the king? No, so you lying to the queen, that you lying to the king, Gail, because she was referencing the Gail King interview and the glass fragments in the foot ass bitch. Like it was enough humor in this song that I do agree with. I do think that it's a better diss than an F tier diss. I do not think this is an F tier diss at all. It's better than an F tier diss. But the question for me is the negative impact on this song enough to where it should remain in the F tier? That's the question. That's what I'm struggling with. As a diss, I do agree with Kurt. I think it should be in D tier. I do think as a diss is D tier, but that impact though, Kurt. I mean, what do you think about the impact though? Because this is your statement that we're using now of it's a diss track where the person doing the dissing was more affected than the person who was dissed. So what do you say, Kurt?
what I'm saying is I'm not arguing for this to be like B tier or A tier, no shit like that. What I'm saying is I think it's a little bit too good to be F. And I know Stan gonna say, what the hell are you talking about, bro? But I think she said enough. When I look at this F tier, you know, like these songs, I'm just like disinterested in altogether. Like there's nothing about these songs that I truly like. But with this song, it's just like that. I really don't like the song, but she actually said something, and I just wanna, even though it does have probably one of the worst impacts of any diss track ever, I just feel like lyrically, it's enough to avoid the S tier. And that's my whole argument. Like I said, she does sound high, and I do not like her cadence, but I think she said enough to not be F tier. Even though, like I said, I don't really like the song. I'm not
Yeah.
arguing like it's the song or nothing, but I think she said enough to be D tier, and that's really my whole argument. I can't argue with the impact. I can't argue when Stan says it's a horrible song. But I think she said enough. I think she said enough. I think she said enough to be D-tier. I think she said enough to be D-tier.
Yeah,
That
you know
that's
what? I agree. I agree. I think this should move up to D tier. I do. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this to the D tier. So we gotta move already. All
move
right.
on. Move on. I mean, it's a small step. It ain't like we giving up credit. We just saying you're garbage, not absolutely garbage. You're just garbage. That's basically what we're saying.
There you go.
You're not absolute garbage, but you're still trash.
There you go. Kirk, did your mic go off? Because your audio it's still good, but it's still coming a little off. Your mic good?
I'm trying to. I think it's the room that I'm in. I'm gonna end up moving. I'm gonna end up getting out of this room. Can you hear me good?
It's okay. It's just a little off, but it's all good. We can hear you. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into another room in a second.
All right. So we got the last song on the F tiers, Meek Mill. Ooh. Ooh. Anybody want to challenge that?
Nope.
Oh hell no! Reggie, you challenging it? You challenging it, Reggie? Hold up, Reggie. You challenging it?
No, I'm not challenging. No.
Oh, oh, what are we
Gotta
doing
make
here?
it in. All right. Let's move on to the D tier. We got 50 Cent and Tony Yayo. I run New York. Anybody want to challenge? Okay. No challenge. All
No.
right. Got Curtis's favorite, Camron Curtis. You challenging?
You know what? You know what the hell? I'm gonna challenge this.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
pull
Okay.
it.
Got a
Pull the
challenge.
finger.
Got a challenge.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we want to do that video is funny enough to put it in C tier.
Wow.
It is a
That
hilarious
video.
video.
That video is funny enough to put that in C tier, yo. I swear, every time I think about that shit in that fucking video, that fucking dude in the mask doing the 50 Cent voice, and then the fucking campfire shit, that shit cracks me up. I'm sorry, I gotta put this in the C tier just based on that video. The song is still fucking horrible, but that video is so fucking hilarious. I gotta put that shit in C tier, bro. I got to.
So I,
It's too.
so I guess my
It's
so I guess my thing stand is that the song itself, like the diss song itself, to me is an F tier diss record. The reason why it's in the, re- the reason why it's in D is because of the video, right? Like to me, it's an F tier diss. Video bumps it to D. So do you think the video is funny enough to bump it up to tier, or do you think that the song itself is better than an F?
I don't even think the song is that horrible, but I remember it.
Really?
It wasn't. No, no, don't get me wrong. It wasn't good at all. But see, the thing is about that whole deal was I never took the beef that seriously either way because all the shit was crap anyway. The only thing that I got out of all that shit was the comedy.
Yeah.
The comedy was funny, and I knew that going in. I knew it. I was like, okay, this isn't going to be no lyrical masterpiece between these two dudes, but it's going to be some comedy, and that's how I looked at it. And once you look at it that way, you don't really look at the songs and be like, man, that was a good rap record, man. You just look at it like, yo, that shit was funny. That's what I took from the whole thing. I knew going into it when they started doing that shit, I was like, this is gonna be some horrible ass music. I knew that. So my expectations were like at the bottom, like at the low level. There was no expectations there. I knew what I was getting from this. So no, I don't know if I could put that. I think I would like to see that raised up to C tier, just because that video was comical, and Cam is comical. That's about all I can say. The song itself is it's pretty, it's close. I don't know if it's an F tier record, but it's probably a D tier record. But the video bumps in C for me. That's my argument.
All right. So like we'll come to you in a second, Kurt. So what if we look up into the C tier though, right? Do you think that this song sits at the table with like a song like "Don't Body Yourself" by Nas when he was going at 50 and some of his other guys? You think it's, and I say if it's better or worse, but do you think it sits at the table?
Lyrically, no, but again, my entertainment value comes from the video. It comes from the stupid, silly shit. It doesn't come from the raps or the lyrics or any of that stuff because I knew what that was going to be. It comes from again. It's like sometimes you get entertainment value out of different avenues. It just have to be just again. That's just me. The Megan Thee the Nicki Minaj joint has no redeeming value to me. None.
We gave you
Nothing
some
she
bars
says is
though. We gave you some bars.
nothing. You gave me some bars and it was all trash.
No, it's not.
None of it was redeeming at all. Her
Poor
cadence
thing.
was her cadence was horrible. The voice was horrible. The accents were horrible. That just turned me off from the jump. Again, maybe you got some entertainment value out of it. Cool. I did not. I got some entertainment value out of this Cam Curtis joint because of the video. The song itself is forgettable and horrible and goofy, but the video, them niggas had to be high as shit doing that video because it's comical. But
Kurt.
that's just me.
All right, Kurt, get in there.
Let me do my best fan impression. What the hell are you guys talking about here? What are you talking about? No, but to answer this question, I think it stays where it is. Um, it's just, it's just not good. It's just not like. If anything, we could be making a case that this belongs in F class. If it wasn't for the impact, like you're saying, if it wasn't for him staying true to the rubric and shooting the video, this would be an F class dish, yo. We gave him the credit of sticking true to the format, and that is why he's not in F class. Um, I plain and simple, but I think the song stays where it's at. I think it's closer to F than it is to C. So let it stay where it's at.
Yeah, I
In my,
agree. I agree. So this challenge was unsuccessful. So
you will be charged a timeout. You will be charged a timeout for this.
yep. All right, so let's move on to 50 Cent, Piggy Bank. Anybody want to challenge? Is that a flag?
That's the
All right,
flag. That's
start
what
challenging. Okay. All right. Let's go.
this is the epitome of a C class disc. C class bars, C class impact. Love the beat, love the format. He didn't really say anything bad. When I look at this, right, I don't know how we put this in B because he held true to the whole rubric and it's not garbage. Like it is an average disc track. C class is either slightly below average, average, or slightly above average. I think this is an average diss track. I don't think it's trash. I don't think it's great, but I think it's average. I think it belongs. When you look at the C tier, it really belongs with every song in the C tier. I think. I don't know why we put this in B tier, but I feel like we did this particular song an injustice by putting it in B tier. I It's an average diss track. Average had a little bit more than an average impact because of the name and Ja Rule had just made New York and all of that. And Fat Joe and Kiss was on it with him and 50 was beefing with Ja. So for him to drop Piggy Bank and talk about all of them, it had a pretty decent impact. Um, it had a decent beat. He addressed everybody. It's just not like lyrical mastery. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is an average diss track, and an average diss track belongs in C. So I'm trying to make the case for Piggyback to go to C.
All right. Stan, what do you say? 50 Cent Piggy Bank. Should that move up?
No, it should stay right where it is. It's again, go back and listen to that shit. It's average. It's below average lyrics, below average. That whole deal was so forced and phony and cornballish. And like this is what this nigga is trying to become, Mr. Bully. And this is yeah, it was the song is the song title is horrible. The song is horrible. The beat's horrible. Yeah, it,
Mm.
it's not as bad, obviously, as the F tier songs we just discussed. You just went through. It's so it doesn't need to be pushed down, but it's a D. It's still a D for me. But it don't need to go down to the F tier. I mean, I thought about it. I thought about saying I challenge you to go to the F tier, but no, it's not that bad.
You know,
I had my hand on the flag, but I thought about it, but no, I'm not.
the thing is, I kind of agree with Kurt, but at the same time, bro, like it had a good impact, but it was such a bad impact. It was like it's one of those impacts that like when you look back at it, it's like even worse just because this song was the beginning of the end of the run because the bombs that came back. Like I'm not saying that Jadakiss hurt 50's career because 50 was very much still that guy at this time. But you would have to admit this was the moment where the bully got punched out. Like 50 spent all that time, you know, crushing Murder Inc., just taking little shots at people and all that stuff. This was the first time that he was dealing with somebody that was lyrically up there. Like no disrespect to Ja Rule, but Jadakiss is something different. And I just think that like this was that moment when this was the beginning. And you think about what happened afterwards, right? Like this set off the chain of events that took them down because him doing this led to Game getting kicked out of G Unit, which
And
led to
Game
Game
won this.
firing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the impact is so bad on this song. But I do kind of see your point because it's not a bad song. He's firing at multiple targets. They're decent disses. I think the beat is dope, Stan. I don't know how you can say the beat is bad. The beat was all right, you know.
It was crap,
No,
man. Ass
no,
cheeks, man.
no,
Ass, straight ass.
no. It's a solid beat.
I just think when you look at the detail track, this song is put together way better than all of those. I'm not saying that it's like so far ahead of these other songs because I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, I just think it's too good. Looking back at it, like I think it's too good to be deep. And I'm
I
not
kind of
saying it's
agree.
like cream of the crop tea. I'm not saying it's cream of the crop tea.
Yeah,
It could like barely get through the door. Like admission is $12. This nigga got $13.50 in his pocket, bro. He barely got in the club, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I
yeah,
think he did into the TK club with this particular track.
yeah. I kind of agree. I think this should go up to C. It's low class C, but I think it should go up to C.
Hey, whatever, man. I don't know what y'all listening to, man, but that song is horrible. Man.
It's a solid song, bro. It's solid. It's just I think Stan. I
He,
think when you Stan. I think you're looking at it like you know what's about to happen. Like you got to try to put yourself back when the song actually came out. You know what I mean? Like because you know,
I am. I'm thinking
yeah,
about what it was when I first heard it. I said that's horrible,
no,
and and that I said that's bad, and them niggas gonna come after him, and them niggas gonna come after him like hawks. I knew that was gonna happen, but like when I heard it, I'm like, that's pretty bad, man. Like that's not that's not a Hall of Fame caliber record right there. That's just
of
not.
course not. But yeah,
It was what it was. That whole thing was stupid to me, and
and
like
see the
you
thing,
dissing all
another
these
thing
niggas.
y'all that might hurt this, another thing that might hurt this is the brain. It's the brand. Like we've heard 50 Cent destroy. Yo, we've heard 50 Cent say some of the craziest stuff about people, bro. He has some of the greatest. He has probably, arguably, the greatest diss catalog ever in terms of
I don't,
dissing niggas.
I
So
don't
when
know.
you all
I
these
definitely
niggas
disagree with
say,
that. I
I don't know about
am.
that one.
these
You
niggas
tripping with
say,
that
yo,
one?
but I'm just saying he's there. He's there. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I'm and when you hear some of his like backgrounds and all them other songs, when you hear this, it's like, damn. Just like that disappointment, that same disappointment in Meek. Like Meek, you came from battle rapping. How you can't properly diss Drake? It's like that. Like 50, we heard you do this to niggas. How's you doing this now? I get it,
Yeah.
but I
All right,
still
let's keep
think it's
moving. Let's keep moving. Okay. Eminem, The Warning. This is going at Mariah Carey. We put this in the D tier. Anybody want to challenge?
No.
Okay. All right, we got MC Hammer, Better Run, going at Jay-Z. We got this in the D tier. Anybody want to challenge?
man. That shit
Yeah.
belongs at A
Yeah,
tier.
it's that challenging this one.
Yeah,
Go
this
ahead,
guy go.
man.
This guy go to the F tier, man. I can't
Yeah,
believe we put this in the D tier. What
yeah.
are we thinking? When I think about it, I was like, that song was absolutely dreadful. It was some of the lowest level rapping. It was like my son could put something better together than this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, my son, give my son an hour and he could put together a better rap than Hammer did. Or whoever wrote the rap for him. I don't know. But like Hammer should have fired the guy who put the rap for him together. Because you know he ain't write any of this stuff. You know.
Stank, come on, man. You don't know that.
He might
I
did
doubt
though.
ser- I doubt at that stage of his life that he wrote anything. But besides the fact the song is horrible and who he's going after, you going after one of the biggest names in the culture. For what reason? I don't even. I know we talked about it. I don't even remember why he was even dissing him. Dissing Jay.
Hammer lost 30 million, but 30 million is nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Jay said
Oh
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
yeah.
verse that
On
Jay
So
said.
Appalled.
Okay.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Okay, I still don't care. It should go to the NDF tier. It was horrible.
You
Nothing
know
about the
what, bro?
video
I'm
was
agree with
nothing about the video was entertaining. Nothing. I can't remember a single thing he said on the record. All of it was trash. Again, it's like it's elementary school type rapping. Man. It's like the kind of shit the kids do when they're in the playground just rapping. Hey, my name is Jay. I'm here to say that kind of shit. That's what it sounds like to me. Like some real simplistic shit. Some shit like I said, your son and mine could put together. No, yeah, that's not go to F tier, bro. That cannot stand.
I want to agree with you, saying. I do, yo. But MC Hammer threw a lot of punches, yo. I know. Listen, them punches is weak as shit. You ever seen the when Will Ferrell tried to punch Mark Wahlberg in the face at the airport at the movie? You ever seen that? And he just shrugged it off like, yo, what was that? Like, yeah, them punches is not landing. You ever see Dragon Ball Z when they dudes they charge up as strong as they can and they punch a dude in the face and his face don't move? Yeah, that's what was happening. Them punches had no effect. But he was punching, bro. He said, I need the actual question beyond reasonable doubt. If I knocked on your door, would you come on out? And if you came on out, I'll bust you in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like he was throwing punches, but I do agree, yo. I'm sorry, MC Hammer, yo, but I gotta agree with my man, bro. He gotta go F tier, bro. It got.
Yeah.
He did the
Without
whole
question.
rubric too, yo. He shot the video. He addressed Jay. He had the fake ass hole with the New York Yankee cat walls, but it belongs to X tier, bro. I'm sorry,
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I agree with y'all. The only thing that I would say though is that if the Camron song we moved up due to the video, so how come Hammer doesn't get the same love here? Because he did it's an F
Because
tier song. We know it's an F tier song, but
because the video was horrible too. That's what it
no, the
was.
video was funny, yo. He
The video
baptized
doesn't.
Jay Z. Come on,
Again,
man.
there
He
was
running
nothing.
from the
It
devil.
was nothing. That's just stupid shit, man. There's nothing funny
bro.
about that. Again, you start you bringing religion into this. No. Baptizing Jay Z. Get the fuck out of here, man. I know it's a Sunday morning,
The
but come
most
on now.
Hammer was doing, he could still dance.
Yeah.
Still dance. But
He
I
This
ain't
can.
gonna
ain't
lie.
this ain't this ain't a dance competition, man. That's the thing.
I'm in
Just so because
agreement.
somebody choreographed a dance for him. No.
All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move that to the F tier, which is where it belongs. I mean, we knew that. We knew
Yo,
that when we did. That's F tier. Yeah.
yeah,
All right. You got Chingy, right there, freestyle. This and Nelly. Anybody want to challenge? Okay.
No.
All right. Ti, 99 problems. A little flip ain't one. Anybody want to challenge?
Hell no. That's fortunate to be in the D tier, to be honest with you.
All right. The next one. Got Drake, tailor made freestyle. Kendrick, we need you. West Coast savior. Anybody challenging this?
no. That's the AI song, right?
Yes, AI song.
No. Yeah,
You know,
he was.
That's honestly one of them ones where you looking at the replay like I should challenge that, but it ain't even worth it. I know we're not gonna get it overturned, so I ain't challenging. I would, but I'm not challenging. I know it ain't gonna get overturned, so
I
we'll
mean,
leave that.
again, unless Kurt do something, I told you I'm not discussing that
Yeah,
record. I'm not.
exactly.
I'm
I
not
I
rating
know
it.
how y'all
I
feel.
refuse to rate it.
Man, I'm in agreement with
No.
you about that AI shit. I'm in agreement, so he might as well just go to the next one, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go to the next one. Keep
All right, we
moving.
got Meek Mill joint dissing Drake. Got the name of that song. I just want to know. How can I forget that? Dissing Drake. Anybody want to challenge that?
Keep that where it is.
Yeah. I got a quick question about that. I'm not challenging, but I have a question. Could, could you make a case that Meek Mill won the war against Drake?
No.
Hell no.
Well,
How?
Tell me in
How?
what way did he won. Tell me in what way did he won anything.
because the
All people do
scars,
is make fun of him now. So tell me how he won.
I'm saying
What?
you could make a case that Meek Mill won the war because the scars that he left on Drake didn't heal. Like all the cocoa butter in the world didn't take them scars off. People still talk about the ghostwriting thing. Like I don't think
Uh,
Drake said anything to Meek that's still there really. Like the thing that comes out of that battle that people still reference to this day is the ghostwriting thing. Right? So that's what I'm saying. Could you make a
It
case he
depends
won the
on
war?
to me when I think of that battle. The first thing I think about is it a world tour or your girl tour?
and
The
that's
Right.
it.
trigger fingers
That's all.
become
That's
Twitter
it.
fingers. That's what I think about when I think about that battle.
Yeah,
The
and that's
trigger
it.
fingers become Twitter fingers. You know
Right.
what I mean? You get bodied by a singing nigga. That's what when I think of that battle, I think of shit like that.
All right. Okay, so
Uh,
we got Bigfoot in the D tier, and then the last song in the D tier is Roman's Revenge, also Nicki Minaj going at Lil Kim. Anybody want to challenge? Okay.
no.
I think D was generous.
Yeah, I think it's
Roman's
Yeah.
very
revenge.
generous. I think we're generous to that one.
Let's just leave it there.
Okay. All right, fellas, we're gonna move on to the C tier, and we starting this thing off hot with Stan's favorite, the rap Elvis, Ray Benzino. Anybody want to challenge? Kurt's throwing a challenge flag. I knew it. I understand this too. Okay. Both teams are challenging. Oh my goodness. All
Go
right.
ahead, man. You
That's
go
a
first,
rarity.
man.
You go first then.
I would recommend this goes drops down to the F tier just based on the fact that the Zeno one and two he didn't write the record and three he's dissing a guy that he started a war with 20 years ago
Well,
and
he
he's
didn't
doing
start
this
it.
in 2000s. Doesn't matter what he did. The point is that he's reigniting something from 2004, 2003, and 2024. I would recommend this goes down to the F tier because it's fucking horrible, and he didn't write it. So that's your automatic. Honestly, he should be disqualified because he didn't write it. Like
Are we? Hold on. If we
again,
gonna go by
if
that,
we
are
are
we, the fact that he didn't write it. If we're gonna use that, then I have no reason to sign.
But we
Like
don't
if we're gonna
but
use
but
the fact
but
that
but
he didn't
y'all, we
write
don't we okay, but like we don't know that though. Like are we
it,
gonna
so
are we
he admitted he
yo,
won't
he
help, man.
said that he ain't write the
no,
shit.
he
Didn't he
didn't
say
say
he
that.
ain't write it?
He did not. He
Yeah, he
said he had
did.
assistance. He didn't say he didn't write it. But are
He
we
didn't
gonna
write
not
Okay, was the okay? He had assistants.
yes.
He had
Benzino said he
it.
had
assistants.
assistance.
Benzino ain't never spit like that. That's why we were so
That
impressed.
nigga, that nigga did not write that record.
We
He did not write
I
it.
agree it's unlikely that he wrote it, but I mean, but we can't do that, bro. Like we gotta rate the diss record because again, if we start adding that rule, then we gotta change other stuff. Cause like we got Easy E's real Compton City G's and S tier. Like are we know Easy ain't write them bars. Like
You know, Drake ain't write none of that shit he wrote on them Snoop Dogg songs.
yeah, exactly. So
He
like we
wrote all
can't do that, bro. We had this discussion, bro. Like you gotta rate the diss song, bro. Rate the
you
diss song.
know
Okay,
about
all right. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Excuse me, that's
I
fair.
don't
I'm
did
just gonna
that
say
really
that
go ahead, man.
no, that's fair, and I'll accept that. What I will not accept is this guy having anything in a C tier. This guy, no, I can't accept that. I didn't accept it when y'all did it, and I don't agree with it now. I told y'all then that shit should have been and generously should have been in the D tier. My opinion, the F tier. But I'll be generous and say I'm challenging this shit to go to the D tier. because it's not good, and it just sounds like some rehashed shit that we've heard a million fucking times people say about Eminem. What the hell did he say that was so impressive?
I said a
That
couple
wasn't
things.
never said. That wasn't
What do you
said
call a man
before.
trying to change himself to be a stan, man? Coin the phrase.
That's
He
hot.
said
That
some
was
shit
dope.
like that. Yeah,
That's not
bro.
dope, bro. It's just not. It's not, man. It's
Oh,
just it's not good. It's not. It's not. It's not anything that we haven't heard about Eminem before that people have said. He's culture vulture. He's a white guy. And come on,
Yo,
man.
what about that part when he goes through all them people that left the label and all that stuff? And he said, with
yeah.
all them false lines that you pitched them, Shady Records sound like less of a name and more like a description. You telling me that's not a fire diss, Stan? Come on.
Bar. That's
I'm
a
sure whoever
fire.
came up. I'm sure whoever came up with it for him was
You
probably like,
see,
yeah, that's some
you
hot
can't
shit
let
there,
that
man.
go. You still on that, Stan. You judge the diss record, bro. Judge
Yo,
the diss song, Stan. Come on.
yo, if we
I
gonna
mean,
go by,
okay,
if we
fine. Okay, fine. That was okay, man. But the rest of that shit, again, nothing to me. There was nothing there that somebody hasn't said better about Eminem. It's the same shit that Everlast said, the same shit that MGK, whatever his name is, said. It's the same shit, bro.
He talked about
Nothing
again.
impressive.
And yet he talked about all them people that dissed him and said real lyricists, but you ain't go back at them, did you? Because you would rather diss pop stars to get your issue. You picked low hanging fruit. Let's get this clear. You diss Elton John, your mom, your ex, Britney Spears. You diss Lana Del Rey, fam, Moby, Iggy, not Iguodala, the white broad. Is you kidding me? Will Smith, Nick Cannon, Insane Clown Posse, a retired Joe Button. When I tell a lie, stop me. Machine Gun Kelly, and that boy damn near whipped you. Come on, dog. How you gonna let Vanilla Ice dish you? What? If you think them
yo,
giraffe balls is hard, you really need to grow up. You plain Eminem. You ain't got no nuts. Stan, come on, bro. You can't sit there and say that's F tier, bro. It's no way, bro. He killed
can't
Eminem. So
deny that, bro. You can't deny that. This what I'm gonna say, Ray. The reason that I put it in C, the reason why I initially voted for it to be in C was because he had help. That was the only reason. If we're going by the song itself, bro, this probably is one of the most detrimental shots to Eminem ever, yo. Like, yo, he really smoked Eminem on this. Now, like you say, we don't know if it was just him, but we're just going by the track. We're just going by the word. And if we just go by the word, because when that shit hit, everybody was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, he going after Eminem after 20 years and he going this hard? I couldn't believe that that shit was like happening like that. Um, bro, Sam probably gonna choke me through the phone, but I'm voting for it to be a B tier.
that's what I initially said was B tier when we initially did it. Let's now let's take a look.
Nigga,
Now we do have to
nigga,
take
he laughing at it. He laughing at it. He laughing at it.
now we do have to take a look though, because
No, we
I
can't.
mean
We can't.
obviously
I am
some
not going to allow this to happen. I'm
so
not
wait
allowing
on,
this.
hold on. Let's
No,
make sure
I'm
we
not
take a
going.
look, because some of these
I don't
B
want to
tier
take a look,
songs.
yo. I don't want to take a look.
Well,
I don't want to look at it.
Damn, they
It's
trying to
not.
hit us, man. They trying to hit
Nah, I
us.
don't want. I don't want to look at that. Yo.
okay, hold on,
Nah.
Stan. Hold on, Stan. So
Go ahead.
so obviously some of these B tier songs could move when we review, but like if we take a look at the B tier, I mean, we got that Jada Kiss joint, Son of a Kiss is in the B tier. Game Pest Control is in B. I mean, 616 in LA, Duppy Freestyle, Drake. I mean, you get that
Yo, some
joint
of
with
these gonna get bumped up that you naming too, yo. Just so you know, yo. I
say
don't
again.
think. I think the B tier. I think the B tier is crazy, bro.
It is.
That's what. Yeah, man.
It is. But I'm just looking at it and I'm saying I don't think this song has enough impact to go up there with some of them ones we got in the B tier. And I don't think it even sits at the table with some of those songs. I think it's a very solid C tier disc. I can't when I initially did B tier, remember it was very early in the process of us doing these tier lists. So we didn't
Right.
really have a real concrete what is a B
Yeah,
tier diss. I think we
right,
kind of have that now, and I don't think this song is there. But bro, it's a fire ass diss song. It's right there. It's definitely a possible B. I honestly, here's what I'll say. I know Stan wants to move on. I'm sure if Eminem had actually responded to this, I think maybe it's a B tier song. Because then the impact goes up. You feel what I'm
right,
saying? The impact goes up at that point.
right.
Because Eminem didn't respond to it, it's kind of like the Black Slim Shady, where he snuffs out the impacts. He didn't respond to it, so didn't have much impact. And when it first came out, it did, but no response, so it kind of died out. I think it should stay in C tier. I like the
Well, we
challenge.
can come on agreement. Like I say B, you say C, you say D. Then I guess it should stay where it's at, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
That's fair. Is that fair, Stan?
I don't care. I don't care. I mean, you got one nigga that want to pull it up, one nigga that want to pull it down. Just leave that shit where it is. That's a joke. That's fine.
Yeah,
Leave
these
it where
words.
it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right. Got the Jim Jones summer collection going at Push. Anybody want to challenge that? Oh, Kurt's challenging that too. All right, go ahead.
bro. I re-listened to that. Bro, he killed Push. He
I
smoked
said
Push.
that, bro.
He
Yes.
smoked Push. He smoked him. Damn, I know it's Jim Jones. I know it is, bro. And we don't. We like Jim for entertainment. We like Jim because he get the crowd. And Jim says a couple things that we could relate to in the hood. Is Jim Jones a superior lyricist? Hell no. Okay, I'm not. That's not even an argument. Yo, what he killed this shit, bro. He took that beat. He shot the video. He addressed it, bro. I think this is like if B class this was in the dictionary, you would look it up in the dictionary. This song would be there. This song, this is no way is higher than B, but it should nowhere near be in the C class, bro. When I re-listened to this, I couldn't believe we put it in C. Bro, this is probably one of the best Jim Jones projects ever. This is probably one of his best endeavors ever. Um, it's flat out, it's too good to be C. Flat out. Overall, beat, addressing the video was tough with the microphone sitting on the block.
Yep.
Like, bro, I believe this is a B tier disc. He really crushed. He really. He talked about, man, you and your brother sharing bunk beds and shit. Like,
Yeah.
bro, he really went at him, bro. He really went at Push. So, and I think like B tier, like a B tier, this is like the maximum, like a Jimmy maxed out. This is the absolute greatest that he could do. And bro, I just believe that this is a B tier this.
Stan?
It should be. It's about. It's to stay where it is. I think C tier for anything Jim Jones, who's the epitome of a C level lyricist. I think is a fair
He
assessment.
is. He is. He is a C
Like
level lyric.
if you look up C student, C lyricist, any of that stuff, there's a picture of Jim Jones right underneath that. That's what he is. He's a C level rapper. And again, that's just what he is. So I think that's a fair. I think that's fair. So that what he does is C level. That's what he is. So I would keep it where it is.
I would keep it where it is as well. I think it's a strong C tier disc.
That that's
Strong
that's
C
about it.
tier. But I think it
I
should
don't know
stay
the
where it
strong
is.
part.
No, it's
I don't know the
strong, bro.
strong part.
It's strong.
Yo,
Say
I
Kanye
think
gave you whips is what you do to the slaves. With balls in
yo,
the car like I'm throwing
I feel
charade.
like right. I feel like if he knocked on the door and see, Son of a Kiss is like cream of the crop beef, right? Like pest control. But if you look at some of the lower B tier diss tracks, if he knocks on the door, they might let him in, bro. Like, yo, this my man, yo, this summer collection, yo. Hey, yo, introduce yourself. Hey, yo, what's up, Son of a Kiss? What up, pest control? I think this on the right night, you know what I mean? You know how like club night, it's like free for women till 10. You know them
Oh
them
my
nights.
god.
Like certain nights he can get in the club with the B tiers, yo.
I
So I
agree
don't
with that.
know.
I agree, but I think it should stay where it is. I don't think it's quite at B tier, but I think it's a strong C tier. I think that song and Rap Elvis belong to sit at the table together. They're both strong C tier disses that could be B, but I think C is where they belong, honestly.
You get that joint right in the C tier, bro. Yeah, right there in the C tier. He's a C tier rapper. That's where he belongs, right there.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
All right, got 50 Cent funeral music. Anybody want to challenge?
No.
Okay. Snoop Dogg, Pimp Slap. Challenge anybody?
You know,
Okay. All
No,
right.
I don't know that.
Got Nas, Don't Body Yourself. Anybody want to challenge?
I wanted to, yo, because it's Nas, but it's where it belongs.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah, I
got
thought
Mariah
about it too.
Carey. Say it again, Stan.
I thought about it too, but nah, it's not. It's where it should belong. That's yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, Mariah Carey. Why you so obsessed with me?
Oh, that's the greatest diss
Everybody
track of all time.
knows.
That's the greatest diss track.
I know you
I just want
expected
to
me
get
to
mad.
challenge this
I just want
and
to get
push it
mad
down.
again.
No, I know y'all expected me to challenge this, but I'm not because I don't really have the energy to even argue with it because it's I don't. It's not even worth trying to challenge it because it's not worth it to me because the song is what it is. It's what it is. You know, it's awful, but you know, it's not even. It's not really a diss record, but you know, that's why I really don't have the
Okay.
energy to challenge it.
Okay. Um, Eminem, Quitter. I'm challenging. Bro, this song, I don't understand how the hell we put this in the C tier, bro. Eminem smashed that shit. He destroyed Everlast on that song. But the bars, the creativity, the flip hit him up, and how crazy he did it, bro. Like this cannot be a C tier disc. This has to be B. The reason why it's not higher than B is simply because of the impact. Like when that whole battle went down, wasn't nobody even really like, I mean, caring about it like that. So that's why it
Yeah,
can't be higher than that. But as a diss, come on, yo. Ain't no way this is C tier. This got to go up to B. Has to.
I can't believe I actually has that like in parentheses with question mark on my paper because I wasn't sure that we put this in B tier either. Like I was like, yo, we put this in C. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I thought that was like a typo or something. Like on my paper that I wrote my things down, I got quitter in parentheses with like a question mark because I couldn't believe we put that shit in C. Like, we put this in C. Like, yo, what the fuck? I think we was tripping. We was all high that day, yo.
So what you, Stan? You good moving this to B?
I was good with bumping it up to B. And I'm saying like
Yeah,
mid,
yeah.
not just bumping it up to B, but like mid tier B. Like, like, like when you get past pest control and son of a kiss, this is probably one
Son
of
of
the
a
first
kiss.
songs you're gonna see, bro. Yo, I believe this should be mid B tier, not even just like barely making it. I couldn't believe we put that in B tier. I was going to see if somebody else challenge it. If y'all didn't challenge it, I was going to say something.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an easy challenge for me.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
good with that, Stan?
Yeah, I agree. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
All
Even
right.
though again the quality opponent is not at a high level there, and it's the usual stuff. It's still better than C tier.
yeah. It's better than two. Agreed, agreed.
I agree with that.
All right. Next we got Hail Mary, Eminem, Busta Rhymes 50. Got this in the C tier. I think Kurt's gonna challenge that
You
one.
play.
Go ahead, Kurt.
Hey, yo, Jackin, what the fuck you come involving me for? Ain't been nothing but an imposter. Ain't never committed a crime on a murder inc roster. Hey, yo, hold up, bro. Busta Rhymes verse alone, just that verse alone, just that alone, okay, just that is B tier by itself. I'm sorry. I didn't like the only thing that holds it from being B, yo, is that get off that Herb got it. Like I didn't like 50 Cent and I do like when guys take guys' flows and flip it for themselves. I just didn't like how they flip it. Because you could take a nigga flow and flip it and be paying homage. Or you could be making it seem like it's deja vu once again. You know, every time somebody says, how many rappers have said when the Remy's in the system,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's just something that we say now. So I really do like when guys pay homage and flip the bars, but um because of the way because of the way 50 Cent Eminem did it, it would make it a C tier song. 50 Cent and Eminem make it a C tier song. When
So, so,
Busta
are,
Rhymes did
so are you
that
challenging
third,
or not?
yeah, I'm challenging it to go to B.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think it's a B song. I think 50 Cent and Eminem makes it like what they do is C tier. But when you add that S tier verse down there from Buster, he has to put it in B tier. Impact, and then especially if we going by the impact. When that nigga say I think about the game and what would it be without you? Bro, that shit come on, Reggie. You know that shit would have us going crazy that the impact is bigger.
Hmm.
Busta Rhymes verse is great. Eminem and 50 Cent are average, but when you take what Busta did and the impact of it, it has to be big. So I'm going for it to be big.
No, Kurt, they weren't average. They were trash. 50 and M were trash on that song. They just bit a whole bunch of Tupac bars. They weren't average. They were trash. I remember when that song dropped, and I remember it dropped without Busta Rhymes' verse at first, because K Slay was so we holding Busta Rhymes' verse. And so the first time I heard that, I'm like, yo, we losing. I was Team G Unit back. I heard that this shit came out after Loose Change. I heard that shit like, yo,
Yeah,
we losing. Like that was horrible, but it just all they did was bite Tupac's bars. And it wasn't creatively done. It was just they were just using the lines. I mean, 50 Cent literally says Irv looking like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick. Like he used the same shit. Try to play a hate on our shit. Made it fat. So he's gonna use the exact same thing, and y'all are expecting me to give that shit props? No, that shit was trash. It's trash.
I agree. I agree with
So
Reggie. I'm not moving that shit. No, we're not moving
no,
that.
it was trash,
And
bro. No, like
if anything, I would challenge to move it down to do it, move it down. But I'm not gonna do that.
I just feel like that Busta Rhymes verse alone was so fucking impactful that we can't.
Wasn't enough. Wasn't enough.
Huh? You don't think it was
Wasn't
enough?
enough. No, it wasn't
That's
enough. That song is absolute ass. One of
Busta.
the worst diss records from decent rappers.
Yeah, and Busta kind of saved it at the end. You know what I'm
he
saying?
did. He did. Buster
Yeah,
saved it at the end, bro. But like, come on, yo. I'm saying this. If we moving this to B, then I'm sorry, bro. We got to go back to that Drake joint, that AI song, because at least Drake is writing the bars. Like he used the AI to use the Pac and the Snoop. But at least he's
that's
writing the original bars, and then
that's
he
fair.
turns the AI off and then raps again. So if we moving this shit to B, you got to move that shit to C. Then, like, come on, bro. Come on,
That's,
yo.
that's fair. That's fair. I'll
All
lose
right.
a timeout. Let me take my time out. Look, I only got one timeout left. I got to hold it.
Nah, I mean, if it was just Busta Rhymes verse, I agree. But nah, I can't. Like the first two verses was trash, so I can't do that. All right, J Cole, 7 minute drill.
I told you I got
No,
a lot of
no,
keys,
no.
bro. I got a keys, bro. I got keys, bro. No, yo, I'm with saying, yo, we were so emotional that we put this amazing ass diss track in C-tier, bro.
No,
Stan said, he said, yo, when
I'm
y'all get
glad. I'm
past
glad
y'all
you said it,
emotions,
bro.
no, hell
he
no,
said, when
yo,
y'all get
I'm
past
glad
y'all
you said it.
emotions,
hell no.
y'all, we was, bro. Reggie, listen, I know
No,
this man
you two were.
apologized.
You two niggas were,
This is
not me.
Yeah,
crazy.
we was.
I told y'all
I
niggas from
know
the
he
jump that was a B
apologized.
tier record, man.
I know he apologized. I know he did some sucker shit. I know he went out like a chump. But we're just rating the disc as it is. And as it is, Reggie, Yo, this shit is closer to A than it is C as an actual diss. But see, when you think about the fact that he apologized, when you think about the fact that he was emotional about it, it kind of like, when you think about like the way we perceived him, we did not, listen, Brad, we did not perceive him as a sucker because of this diss. We perceived him as a sucker for apologizing. Okay, the diss itself is closer to A than it is to C. So I'm putting it in the B tier. I'm sorry, yo. We gotta put that emotion to the side. It's over. That man has apologized. We done damn near canceled this man for a year and a half. Let's just judge the beat, the lyrics, and what he's addressing. And when you do that, Reg, this is damn near an A-tier track. Now, when you add the impact, when you add the fact that he went out like a sucker, it does hurt it. But it
Okay,
doesn't hurt it to the point that it's
impact.
C, yo. We put it in C, Reggie.
No, Kurt. Impact. We judge impact. This is the worst. This has to be the worst impactful song on this damn tier list. Impact, man. You can't do that. This dude
But it's
apologized. This dude got on
but,
stage and said, "I'm sorry, Kendrick. I'm sorry I did that to you, man. If you want to punch me in the face, I'll be okay with it." Just
no, but he didn't go out like a sucker and then drop the diss track. He dropped the diss track first.
impact.
So what I'm saying is that when we're talking about the apology, that's just that's on J. Cole as a whole, bro. Like that's for his career moving forward. Like he can't talk Face of the Reaper no more. We're talking about J. Cole as a
Face of the
whole.
Reaper.
Like he can no longer be that dude. When you ask for a feature and I kill rappers and all, he can no longer be that dude. And that's beyond the diss. That's beyond that's like his career moving forward. He can only crooked smile and power trip from now on. He can that's all he can do now. But what I'm saying is for this actual diss, that impact is more of J. Cole, not of this diss. That impact that we're talking about of we don't want to hear him say that because he apologized, that's on J. Cole. But just this actual diss by itself, Ray, you cannot tell me that's not at least B10, yo. He killed that shit. He murdered it. Bro, it is S-class bars all through it. The reason why it's dropped down, the reason why it's not an A, the reason why it's not an S is because of the impact of J. Cole's apology. But I don't think the impact is that bad that we should throw away all that S-tier shit he said.
Bro, how is it not?
Niggas like a mouse pad. Like, bro, what are we talking? Yo, Reg, in my opinion, I feel like yes, he is a sucker. But you know how many suck ass niggas is on this diss track here right now, bro? It's a couple of them, bro. Now they may never do no sucker shit like him, but the game apologizes
Crazy.
all the time. The
This is
game apologized to every nigga he beefed with, and he on this diss track tier list multiple times. What I'm
after.
saying to you is, what I'm saying to you is, Red, it's too good to be seen. I'm sorry. Apology and all.
This is
It's
crazy.
too good to be seen, yo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. It's too many S. It's too much S tier shit going on this song for me to say that it's C.
Kurt, I'm very disappointed in you, man.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to hurt you, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I am so disappointed in you,
We
Kurt.
got
I cannot believe this.
we gotta listen, Ray. I'm not going. J. Cole himself, he's gonna always be forever scarred for apologizing. Forever. He's never gonna get over that. Okay, but I'm just rating the diss track according to what I hear. Okay, and what I hear is damn near S tier. But then I add the fact when you say S tier, you add the fact that he apologized, you take away. You know what I mean? You add the fact that he went out like a sucker, you take away. Okay. When we take away the apology and the sucker shit he did, you still left with an amazing fucking product. And we're like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still an amazing fucking product, right?
But Kurt,
Even though he
we supposed to. But Kurt, we include impact in this though. We include
apologized.
impact.
Yes. And
What
what
is
I'm
the
saying is,
what is the
I'm gonna
impact?
go
What is the impact? This is the question you literally asked Stan when we talked about this the first time. What is the impact on this song on this man's career? It
F,
ruined his reputation.
F, yes. I think it's an F class impact on this song is an F class impact. However, it's all Reggie. This shit is damn near S tier. When you just listen to the song, it's damn near S tier bars and all that shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? So the impact does knock it down, but I don't think it knocks it all the way down to C, bro. You think this shit belongs in the same tier as some of the shit that we got, like Piggy Bank and all that shit, bro?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Nah, it's way better than Piggy Bank.
This song, the impact on this song is so bad that like it starts pulling on other songs that's not even this one. It actually pulls on Euphoria. You can you imagine how dope Euphoria would have been if this dude ain't do that? Because Kendrick was gonna fire at both of them, and Euphoria is already a S tier diss track. Imagine if he actually got to fire at both of them. Like, come on, y'all cannot believe this. Stan, go ahead, man. What you say? This shit is crazy. I cannot believe y'all,
Yo,
man.
I'm sorry,
Go
Reggie.
ahead,
Yo,
Stan.
I'm
Do your
sorry,
thing.
Reggie. I'm
That's
sorry,
crazy.
Reggie. It's
That's
too good.
crazy.
It's too good,
It
Reggie.
is good. It's very good. I love the song. But come on, yo. I cannot believe this. Go ahead, Stan. Do your thing.
It's
Look,
good, bro.
I've made my feelings about this joint plenty of times clear. I see. I can remove all the extra bullshit from it and understand for what it was, and it was a great diss record.
That's crazy.
Why he did what he did after the fact is his decision. He made a mistake. It happens in life. He's a human being. We make mistakes. He made a mistake. He shouldn't. He either should have not apologized or not done the record.
Not good.
I
Yep.
can't. I'm not gonna hold that against the fact the record is dope. The shit is nice. He's got S class rap bars on there. I don't put it there because again the extraness does affect how I look at the song. You can't sit there and say it don't. But at the same
Right.
time, it's fucking crazy. It's great rap lyrics and a good disses and nice jabs and all that stuff. That's what it is. So to me, it's gotta be no worse than a B tier, maybe A tier record. I
Oh
can't.
my god.
I ain't gonna lie. What I'm saying is, Reggie. What I'm saying, Ray.
I'm
I can't deny nothing. Reggie, listen. I can't deny nothing that you said about the impact and all of that. I can't deny it, bro. There is no comeback. I haven't like tried to argue with you on that point. Everything you said is absolute facts, bro. But at the end of the day, this shit is so good, bro. It's so good, yo. It's like pork. You know it's gonna fuck your body up, but you still eat it anyway. It's like it's bacon. You know it's not good for you,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. You
But
know
you
what
gonna
it
eat
is? It's pork. And I'm using your words against you, served on a dirty plate. Gave you a dirty plate. And back then you wasn't eating it. But now all of a sudden Curtin turned on. Now he's eating off of this dirty plate. But this nigga apologize. I'm just putting this in the B tier, put up there with, LL Cool J, put it up there with Jada Kiss. This dude on stage talking about, oh, don't punch me. Oh, God. You can punch me. I won't do nothing about it. It's okay.
rappers
Just
apologize all
put it
the
on
time.
up there. Put it on
Rappers
up.
apologize all the time, bro.
Huh?
Rappers apologize all the time, bro.
After the war is over, sure. The war wasn't over. This was still in there. This dude surrendering while bullets are still firing. No.
Actually, he surrendered before Kendrick could load his gun.
Yeah.
Actually,
All right.
I just think, Greg, Greg,
This
you
is
are
crazy.
actually, yo,
That's
listen, Greg,
crazy.
Greg,
I
Greg,
can't believe this.
you are
Can't believe
listen.
it.
I cannot deny nothing that you're saying about him. I'm just saying the music is too good, yo. It's too good,
It
bro.
is. It's a dope ass diss record. It's a great diss record, bro. But I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's like the depths of F tier impact, and I can't believe we're moving this to B tier. That's crazy. All right,
I can't believe.
I can't.
Reggie,
I'm holding down the fort by myself now on this. I
listen,
thought I
be
had an
fair.
ally. I thought I had an
Listen,
ally in Kurt,
as long
and
as
now he
they
didn't
talk,
turn.
No, listen. As long as J. Cole is Crooked Smile, I'ma always listen. He better not do that face of the week and shit. As long as he Crooked Smile, I gotta accept it. We gotta accept
Those
Crooked
are the face of
Smile.
the
We
Reaper.
gotta accept Young Simba. We gotta accept False Prophet. We gotta accept Crooked Smile. Would you believe it if I said I'm in love? We gotta accept that from J. Cole. We just gotta embrace the shit.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm really disappointed in you, bro. I'm
All right.
sorry, man.
I was
All right.
like,
We
I
move it
can't
to
believe
moving to the beats here. You know, right next to Eminem Quitter, who was actually spitting crazy and didn't apologize. But all right, we moved it. All right. Um, Jay-Z, super ugly. Anybody want to challenge? Okay.
You can stay with it.
All right. Lupe Fiasco, SLR, 3.5. Anybody want to challenge?
Nope.
All right. Lil Kim, quiet. Anybody want to challenge? Okay.
That was a good diss track too, but no, it is that.
Everlast, Whitey's Revenge. Anybody want to challenge? Okay. Now we got Macho Man, be a man, Hogan. Anybody want to challenge?
Man, that shit should be an A
You
tier.
know, I can't do
I do
it.
say I can let it go. I can
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I do
Go
say
ahead.
let it go.
I can't let it go, man.
Go
I
ahead,
can't
son.
let that go.
Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all gotta be kidding me. That's one of the craziest things that I've heard on this channel. Is y'all niggas saying that shit belongs in a C tier. That fucking horrible song. A song that was credited to Randy Savage that we know he didn't write. We know he didn't
But
write
we
it.
don't know that. We don't know that.
And okay, fine. You really think that Randy Savage,
Yeah, that's not
fantastic,
an album.
a fantastic professional wrestler, mind you, understood the wrestling business better than anybody I think from his era. Understood what it was. That this guy was now writing raps at an advanced age.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, he was writing raps for a
Well,
long time, bro. He was writing raps for a long time, bro. Yo, Macho Man got a whole album and all that, bro. He thought he wanted to be a rapper. Real shit.
that's great. This song was horrible, and horrible doesn't even describe it. And then just the idiocy idea of him going after another wrestler. Um, it just screamed publicity stunt. It felt like Savage was trying to set up something with Hogan outside of the WWE at that point.
Yeah,
Um,
he was trying to fight him for real. He wanted to fight him
it
for
was
real. Real
yeah
fight
okay,
inside.
He did.
yeah okay. Again, keep in mind again, Savage is a performer. That
So was
was his
Hogan.
thing. He was trying to set up something with Hulk for them to do something somewhere, whether it was with the WWE, which I doubt that they would have gone for it, or TNA or somebody. He was just trying to set up a set up something in the ring where they get paid. Cool, no problem with that. The record is terrible. The his Savage's rap flow is just absolutely just it's just it's horrible, bad. It's not great. I understand the entertainment value of it,
Yeah.
but C tier is kind of laughable. I would not put this in the F tier because of the Macho Man Randy Savage, and I got too much respect for him to do that. But the D tier to me seems pretty fair. I can't do no C tier. No, I'm not putting him up there against with Jay Z and Nas and guys who actually do this shit for a living. No, I'm not. No,
But Stan, like he told that man that fight with the Rock, that phony fight with the Rock, that boy spanked you fast. But when I challenged Hawk to a real fight, he passed. It was a charity event, but the Hawk didn't show. And like, come on, bro. Like, he pulling his card. The Hawk was
He
scared
made
to go. It was a charity event, but the Hawk didn't show. I mean,
I'm not. I'm not gonna sit again. I'm not gonna sit here. We're not gonna do this, man. We're not gonna sit here and do this again. So what I'm gonna
I understand what Stan is saying. I do. Um, this is the funny thing because Macho Man is actually punching on here though. That's the funny part about it. And I think we was giving him credit for the whole rubric. Also, he shot the video. Like when you got a diss track, we normally do the whole you know circumference.
Mhm.
Uh, and I do agree. Like when I look at C Kid, like Rap Elvis, like these songs for C Kid, I really don't think Macho Man belongs. Even though I think it's funny because I think this is like a C Kid diss, but I don't think it belongs with some of the C Kid songs that we had. So it's like I feel funny about it, because he is punching and he did hold true to the rubric. He held true to everything we judge battle rap by. But do I think it belongs at the like we just had like rap Elvis is there and you know Hail Marys and shit like that. Do I think it belongs there? I don't. I really don't. So although I do think it's a C tier disc, when I look at the C tier, I don't think it belongs with those songs. So I'm inclined to agree with Sam. We can we can do it. It ain't disrespect to do
But
it.
see, I think Macho Man is punching better than on Hail Mary if you talk about what 50 Cent Eminem did. So he's punching better on there. So
Yeah,
that
but
man,
he ain't got a Busta Rhymes
you
verse.
don't have a
I
Busta
mean,
Rhymes verse, but it's steady, bro. Like he said
Yo,
to Hollywood,
what is y'all talking about,
he said
man? What are y'all
Hollywood.
talking about, man?
Don't make me laugh because your movies and TV is straight trash. You say your movie straight to video box office can't smash. Well, they got me a future role as Spider Man. Like, bro, that's a punch. That's a good punch, man.
It's a punch. It's a punch that my son would do, man. It's a
Oh
punch that
well,
my son would
your
craft.
son who
Like,
belong in the C tier then.
and it's like, yo, what are we talking about? This is not even a real opponent. This is a
It
professional
is an
wrestling
opponent.
thing. This is
No, it
not
wasn't.
a
all of
rapper
us an
versus
opponent,
rapper
man.
thing. I believe that this genre is for rappers versus rappers, not singers, not wrestlers, not any of that. That's my opinion. That's why anytime y'all niggas bring up shit from people who are not rappers, the Mariah Careys and the Taylor Swifts, I cannot take it seriously because to me it's rapper versus rapper, not singer,
Yeah,
not wrestler, not dancer, not Will Out
that's fair.
Yankovic, none of that shit, man.
Well, but if
Like I would have
so
quit the channel if y'all
A
niggas
diss
broke
track
that
is
Will
a
Out
diss
Yankovic
track,
shit,
though,
yo.
man. A diss track is a diss track, bro.
that's what I'm saying. A diss
No,
track
it's
is a
not.
diss track. So if
No, it's
Hogan
not.
had
No, it's not.
responded, if Hogan had responded, would it have gotten more love from you then?
No, because he's not a rapper, and it would have been equally as bad,
But the
if
Macho
not
Man did an
worse.
album, bro. Macho Man did a rap album. He is a rapper. He did a whole album,
He got,
bro. Like it wasn't
if
just
I'm
one
not
song.
mistaken, bro, I think he got more than one album, if I'm not mistaken. I
I
think
think
he
it's just
has
the one.
more.
I think it's just the one.
Is the one
Okay.
that's been commercially released. There's some other stuff that has not been released, and
Oh, it's some unreleased shit, lost tapes.
I hope it
Yo, this
stays
nigga got
lost. Like it
lost
did.
tapes. Macho Man got lost tapes. Get the fuck your
I
face.
had heard, I had heard something about that, but I can't confirm that. But I had heard that he had done something else that hadn't been released, and
Oh,
hopefully it will stay wherever it is. It'll stay where it is.
That's fucked up, man. Let that man rap, yo.
all right, man.
Let
So
that man,
we moving this to the D tier.
Yeah, y'all can do
I
what y'all
think that,
want to do, man. I'm, I'm
yeah,
over.
I think
That's
that,
detail.
Okay,
I think it's, I think
move it
it's
to the
good.
D tier. Rest in peace, Macho Man. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan.
Rest in peace to the great.
All right, we got Rick Ross, Champagne Moments. Anybody want to challenge? I'm challenging. Um,
I do want to challenge that too, yo. I
yeah,
want you go first, right?
yeah. I mean, it should be in the D tier. Like I
Yes,
thought it was.
I
You know,
agree.
I enjoyed the song for what it was. I made the comparison a couple of times on the show. This was if you watch the Power Rangers, this was the putty getting a hit in. This is the putty getting a hit in. But bro, there's never been a putty that would go in the C tier. Like a putty getting a quick shot on the Red Ranger was pretty insignificant, really. Like it really was. Like it would happen. They'd be like, oh snap, and they get up and knock him back down. Like, oh, all right, it's over with. So this was an this song made no real impact. No one really cared about it, and on top of that, it wasn't very good. The video was cool. Shot the video for it, but again, there's not many memorable bars from it. It's just forgettable. So to me, D tier is where this should go.
Yeah, not
I
only
agree.
that, yo, like it's a Rick Ross song. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, how many times can you call him a white boy? Like, how many times are you gonna call him a white? Like, we're trying to, like, at that point in time, it's like you call this man a white boy so much, like that there is nothing like you got that he's not a part of the culture and he's a white boy, and it just was repetitive garbage. So yes, B tier,
I agree.
agreed.
That was a quick challenge there.
Yeah, that was the easy one right there, man. That's fucking horrible. That was not great. And Ross is one of those rappers that looks cornier and cornier by the day. Like it just seems like every day is something else that makes him look like more of an idiot. You know, the again, if it's not that shit, it was the DC Young Fly joint thing, him walking off of the podcast, and him. It's just always something with Ross that makes him look like a fucking idiot. He just I don't know. I like Rick Ross's music, bro, but he's not a very likable guy. He's just not. He just does a lot of cruddy shit.
Right.
He always finds himself in some shit that he don't need to be in because he's an ass. And again him walk and he's like nigga put it and the last thing he needs to put a shirt on. Stop walking around with a shirt on.
All right, let's keep moving.
Yeah,
Uh,
yo, saying is reckless, yo. You're saying reckless. Well, if I
That
could
nigga
say
need to put a
something
shirt
about
on.
guys like Rick Ross, who's normally creative, they are normally good enough to battle rap. But I'd be disappointed every time Rick Ross did somebody. So details for sure.
all right, all right. Lil Flip, lean back freestyle. Anybody want a challenge?
I hate you, Red. I hate you. Because I want to challenge because I think it's better than what I initially gave it, but I
Mm-hmm.
still don't think. But he killed this shit, yo. Oh my God. I was so close to challenging that. Oh,
I told you. I think I'm not going to challenge just because it's one of them challenges where you look at the replay and you like they're not going to overturn it, so I'm not even going to challenge it. But personally, I still think it should be a B tier. I still think this is a B
yo,
tier
I
disc.
ain't gonna
But
lie. I'm a lot closer to BK because he went on the radio with this.
yeah,
He went on the radio. This was live doing like on some interview shit. He just
all right,
decided to
no,
speak
fuck
some
it, fuck
shit.
it. I'm challenging. I'm challenging.
Let's do it, man. Let's talk about
Yo,
it.
the fact that he went on the radio, just sat down at the Tim Westwood show, like put a beat on. I'm about to smoke this nigga. That's what we doing right here, right now. He killed him, man. This was the best diss of the battle. A radio
Yes,
freestyle was the best diss of the battle. Again,
agreed.
Ti won that battle not because he outbarred him. He won that battle because when he did that mixtape, and when you got Scarface, the Dawn of the South saying he's basically on your side, the battle's over. You know what I'm saying? The battle is just over. When Scarface puts his stamp on it, ain't nothing else that can be done. But that's why Ti won. But lyrically, nah, Flip got him. Lucky, so we say, lucky my plane got delayed because I would have knocked your punk ass off the stage. You a 7-time felon. What you worried about a case? Yeah, you got out of jail early because you working with the state. Snitch, you a bitch. Been a bitch. Still a bitch. And that leprechaun suit got me filthy rich. Like, come on, bro. He barred him out. He killed
He
him.
did bar him up. He did bar him up. He did bar him up, bro. He really did, bro. He really did. You know, when I look at Lil Flip and that battle with Ti, I think about Cannabis, Kumo D.
I don't know about that now.
Always gotta go too far, yo.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Nah.
Because Lil Flip really out rap here. He out rap Ti the same way Kumo D out rap LL Cool J, the same way Drake out rap Kendrick Lamar to a certain degree. But it's just that Ti had the hood behind him. LL Cool J had the hood behind him. Am I saying Lil Flip is as nice as cannabis? Hell no. But what I'm saying is he's in that same predicament to where as though I really smoked this nigga, but everybody love him, so they gonna sweep me underneath of the rug. Like I was telling you, this well, I don't even think this the best battle, the best diss of the battle, because Lil Flip, he got a mixtape with Zero, and they are smoking Ti. I'm talking about smoking this nigga. Talk about how he's so skinny, he got bone deficiency, malnutrition. Told the nigga he need a sandwich, go lift some weight. It's all type of shit they saying about this nigga, bro. Like they killed Ti on that mixtape. So, but in terms of the general public, this might be the best diss of those two. Um, I'm good with B. I'm good. And brother, you know I love freestyle. For somebody to just go to a radio and say, "Yo, turn the beat on, bro," I got something I want to say, and they just came straight out of his throat to kill this nigga. I
And
think we should put.
that's like the essence of hip hop, bro. That's like the essence of hip hop to just say, let's just do it right now. You know what I mean? He didn't. I mean, I'm not going to the studio, and he just did it right here and there. And he didn't stumble. That's the thing. This is a live freestyle, no stumbles. He went straight through. Like, am I saying that like there's not going to be songs in the B tier that's gonna make you look at this song like what? But it's not just that; it's what he did, the impact of it, and just the fact he did it one take. Let's go! Like you got the degree of difficulty is on this song side, bro. Like it is. So yeah,
And then
Stan.
I remember when you used to say that shit to me, like, bro, you could just freestyle like that,
Yeah,
bro. That's like, and he just went in there, probably smoked a blunt, and took some drink, got his dick sucked by a bitch, and went right in the studio, right in the radio station, and did that shit.
and just did it. Stan, come on.
It's a sea level record, man. You're not boosting it up nowhere, not losing it. It's a sea level record. It should stay where it is. Flip is an average rapper again. See, the epitome of a sea level lyricist is Lil Flip, and honestly, that's at his best. At his best, he's a sea level rapper. You
I
know,
don't
and
think so. I
Ti
don't think
Ti
that's sea
at that
level.
point was nowhere. Ti was nowhere near as good as he would be as a rapper at that point. This was 2000. What was it? 2003. Man,
Something
please.
like that. Yeah.
Ti
Yeah.
was not even close to what he is now. So yeah, it wasn't. Flip was more versed in the battle rap scene at that point, but he wasn't good, but he was versed at it more. So I'm leaving it C. I will leave it at C.
But Stan, you don't see like
No,
the straight raw hip hop that this is. Just show up and just do it.
Gotta see that, but if you still
I
don't
see
think
that
that
part.
it's
I
good,
see that part. No, I see that part of it. I understand it. That's commendable, but it wasn't good. It's not like he went up there and did a fucking like and spit like take over ether or some shit. Like it was an average sea level lyrics. I mean, yeah, he went up there and did it, but it wasn't that good. I mean, like
I
anybody
think it's
can
a little bit
get up
better
there and
than sea level.
freestyle and not good.
Yeah,
I think it's a little bit better than sea level lyricism. He actually was punching on that motherfucker, bro. He actually was punching, bro. And the
yeah.
fact that he did all that shit off the top of his head, bro. Like when you go off the top of your head right then and there, like you gotta give him an extra credit for that. They say Little Flip has never written a rhyme before. It's a
I,
legend in Texas that say they've
yeah,
never
I can
seen
believe
this
that.
man with a rhyme book. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, Stan. Come on, Stan. Doing a little flip like that, yo.
I can believe that.
Yeah. Look, I just think that like the fact that even if I go with you and say that it's about
Oh my
a
goodness.
mid tier C lyrically, like this thing made impact when this thing hit the mixtapes. This song made impact because like I was
Yeah.
along with a lot of people that wasn't like a Lil Flip fan. We heard this and was like, well, damn, like he just went to the studio and smoked him. So just the impact of it, the opponent, the moment to just going to the studio, just going to the radio station, just rapping it straight. I think you got to get this man his props, man, and move that to the B tier. And again, he won this battle lyrically off of a freestyle.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, that's some cool Mo D, showing up to battle Busy B in the early 80s. This is like, I'm going here to just rap. I'm right here rapping. Let's do it.
And yo, Reggie, and that's why I compared him to Cannabis. Is because Cannabis smoked LL, but people still say LL1.
He
Little
did
Flip,
one.
It's
Little
a little,
Flip,
yeah, it's a little
Little
different.
Flip.
But yeah, I hear you.
It's a lot different, bro.
It's a little different, but I hear you.
It's a little bit different
I
than that,
mean,
man.
LL did go back at Cannabis a lot better than Ti did with Flip. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying is that same situation where though I really like Kumo D, like that shit ain't even close with Kumo D and LL, bro. Kumo D blowing that nigga out by 30, but
yeah,
they still say LL1. So
yeah,
it's like that's what Lil Flip thing was. That was his problem. He had Texas behind him, but Ti had everybody else behind him.
exactly. All right, we're gonna move this to the B. All right, we're almost done here. We got Pusha T, a spicy fish, dissing the fish sandwich. Anybody want to challenge that?
No,
Well, I mean, Stan, you said the rapper has to be dissing another rapper. That's what you said about the Macho Man. Well, I mean, he dissing the
yeah,
sandwich.
but I don't have the energy to put together. Yeah, you know what? I just don't have the energy. I don't have it for this
Just
because
tell us
it's not
where
worth it
you
for
think
me.
it belongs, man. Just tell us where you think it belongs.
I think it belongs in the C tier. So
Okay,
I mean,
all right.
it's right where it belongs. And it's funny. It was funny. It's haha. Okay.
I mean, he
I'm
cooked that
glad,
sandwich though, bro. He
I'm
really
glad
got
we got
facts on that
this on
sandwich.
tape. I'm glad we got this on tape because
Okay, did the sandwich respond? No, because it's not a real fucking person. So
It
no,
would
it's
have been
not.
dope. McDonald's should have got a McDonald's should have responded. He should have got a rapper to respond to it. Go ahead, Kurt.
McDonald's didn't need to.
hey yo, all I'm saying is, Stan, remember the day that you said C-Tier was for a nigga who dissed a sandwich.
I
Taylor
know what you're
Swift
talking
can't.
about.
Taylor
I
Swift
said,
can't get
I
an
know
impact,
exactly what I said.
but a nigga can diss a fish sandwich. I think this is as preposterous as anything weird Al Yankovic has ever done. A nigga went in a booth with a sandwich on his mind.
He went into the
Come on,
booth
dog.
to diss a corporation, not a sandwich. He was talking about McDonald's screwing him out of a bunch of money. I
Not really.
understand that part. No, no, no.
He
He was
dissed
talking
the
about
sandwich, yo.
McDonald's.
He talked
He
about the
was
fish
talking.
sandwich.
No, no, no. We're not going to do this for 5 minutes, man. It was he was talking about McDonald's and he was talking about the fish sandwich and he was promoting Arby's fish sandwich. It's a commercial. Honestly, it shouldn't even be on his list. But again, I don't have the energy to fight on it
Oh, you
because it's
fighting
not really
now?
a. I am, and I'm going to stop because it's not worth the fight. It shouldn't even
You
be on
leave
his
that to
list. It shouldn't be on
yeah,
his list, but y'all put it there. So,
Okay. So we
Reggie
leave
put
it at
Reggie
C,
put it there.
fellas.
Yeah, leave this in,
yeah.
man.
Okay. All right. Next we have Hi, I'm the Black Slim Shady. The game. Anybody want to challenge?
I ain't got nothing to say about that.
I
All
really
right.
want to put in the D. I really want to put in the D tier, but it can stay in the C tier. Again, it's not worth the fight. It was what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really got nothing to say about that, whether y'all put it up or push it down.
Yeah, I think it's right where it should be.
Yeah,
I
it
And
can
think
stay
it's
last
where
we
it
got
is.
the second round KO by Shaq going to Dame. Anybody want to challenge? All right.
No.
Cool.
where it belongs. Where you, I think it is where it should be.
I agree. All right, man. That was good. That was good. So we did move a couple songs up, moved a couple down. So that was good. So just be on the lookout. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna move up to our B tier and we're gonna do the
That's
same
gonna be
thing.
a problem.
So
That's
yep.
gonna have
So
to be two different segments. The B10, whew,
yeah, it might be. It might be. So we got a lot to talk about. So stay in tune. We got more to come. Anything y'all want to add before we get out of here?
It was. This was fun. I didn't think I was actually going to challenge anything, and I really didn't. But as we're going through it, and I'm listening, I'm like, yo, why these niggas really put MC Hammer in a D tier? Like, I'm like, what did I say about it? I have to go back to that. Like, what did I say? If I know, I know I didn't agree with that. I know I didn't. I didn't put no damn MC Hammer or anything better than F. If there was something lower than F, I'd put it there. But there isn't, But this was fun. This was
This
fun.
was definitely fun, bro. We
All
gotta
right,
get the beat
I'm
list
actually.
together.
All right, man. We'll get the beats here. We'll keep going from here, man. So appreciate y'all for coming through. Till next time.
All right,
Peace.
man. Thanks, man.
Later.